He's trying to Yes, morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm in a good mood today. I'm gonna leave you alone. Yeah. You look like you're on violence though.
My hand hurts. Doesn't.
Go on him again. Oh, are we sad? Tom! Get him in the sticks.
I've just took some air out of that.
What about my stomach again?
No, no.
Oh shit.
Got the chair on, Tom.
Alright, Ad, you not playing with them glasses on today? I only come here to advertise the glasses, you know. Didn't come here for you. And that new leg tat as well.
Boys, team to start today is going to be obviously Tommy in goal, back three is going to be Dave, Jordan, Dan Wells, two wing backs. It's going to be Ty and Bars. Two midfield, McGinn, Pikey, Elliot in the 10 with Bear and Dax up front. That's going to be the team to start today, boys. Lads, listen, every time we come to this fucking pitch, we start slow. First 10-15 minutes, we go 1-0 down, and it takes us till then to wipe the fuck up. Yeah, that warm-up was good with intensity. Take that into the first 5-10 minutes. We can't be slow starting today. These have got everyone here today, boys, so it's going to be a tough game. Yeah, but we know when we get on top and we get that 1 or 2 goals, the heads drop. So it's important, can we go and get 1 or 2 goals early? Yeah, if not, let's just keep it on the floor, do the basics, follow runners, get onto first and second balls. Other than that, let's find the fucking 3 up front we got up there today. Yeah, because we've got some sauce up there. Yeah. Other than that, boys, fucking grit and determination, county cup, massive game.
Enjoy the game.
We fucked up last year, lads. The message this morning was on purpose. We fucked up last year against a shit team. Don't fucking do it today. Come on, go out and win the camera.
Come on, boys.
Come on, boys. Come on, all of us, come on then.
It's the best one of the lot.
Everybody else about the occasion. We're a better team than we ever have been. They ain't fucking just, you know what I mean? My main thing is keeping every players on the pitch, don't let them finish. That's the best way to get some every game. Other than that, stick together, because we've got more than quality to this game. We haven't got each other's backs, we'll be fucking mobs to each other. And we'll go and win it, yeah?
Come on then, boys.
Go on, Quinton.
Good one, mate, boys. Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now, this week we've got County Cup action. 2 teams that know each other very, very well. We call this one the South Birmingham Derby. Sees Rubery Athletico taking on Quinton Athletic. Now, let's be pattying. Let's get straight into the action. Early corner kick to the Rubery Athletico boys, whipped in by Pikey, onto the head of Dave, but he puts it just wide. Just to notice, people, there is no behind the goal angle heading towards the end where Quinton is shooting, because during the warm-up, one of the Athletico boys did knock the camera over, turned it off. It's a nice one for that one, boys. Cheers. We're about 5 minutes into the game at this point. Quinton with a decent bout of possession. Ball sprayed out to this right hand side looking for AJ. He's slightly overhit and Shawnee sees it out. And as we go back up the other end, Dave plays it into McGinn, centre of the park. Tries to slot in Dax, slightly overhit into the hands of Dicko. Fast forward a couple of minutes, just in front of the camera. Pikey loops one down the line looking for Dax, but Braden welcomes him to the game. Now from that resulting free kick, little Sean whips it into the mixer. Trusty gets his head on it. Now AJ allows it to bounce. Sean goes and nicks it back off him. Ty picks up the second ball, tries to play a 1-2 with Dax, slightly overhit, and ends up in the keeper's hands. Now just under 10 minutes played, Jordan Wilson right in front of the camera, lovely diagonal ball looking for Bear up top. JR with a decent defensive header. Ty picks up the second ball and he's got to go home and start again. Now these two teams have played each other enough times, so the fixture's always going to have that little bit of needle in it.
When he gets the ball in
Oh, bro, I was trying to think of other shit in the commentary, yeah.
there's a phrase you love, you know. I was going to text you the other night.
Quinton 30 yards out from goal. AJ plays it into Trusty. He tries to slide in Jordan Murphy, but that's a great interception by Dave to come away with it. Now as we fast forward a couple of minutes, Bear coming deep to pick up the ball, plays out to that right hand side into Ty, got plenty of space in front of him, gets his head up, tries to pick his pass out, but this is decent defending by the Quinton boys to make sure they get rid. Neither team been able to break the deadlock up until this point. Now on that left hand side, you've got Jack O'Donnell, plays a decent 1-2 here with Jordan Murphy, gets a shot away, it's over the bar.
Sammy, well done. Fletcher, well in. AJ, look at that.
Now from that resulting goal kick, I've been in football long enough to know if you don't take your chance at one end, the opposition will go up the other end and go and create one for themselves. Now the ball lands at the feet of number 15, little Sean, rides the first tackle, ends up at his feet again, slots it into the back of the onion bag to give the Athletico boys the lead. Correct. 16 minutes on the clock. Rubery Athletico 1, Quinton Athletic 0. Corner kick to Quinton to be whipped into the mixer, but that's easy pickings for Tom Walker. Just in front of the camera, little Sean picking up the ball again, trying to take on Benny, slides it into Dax, who's sizing up Benny, plays it out to the edge of the 18-yard box, but that's decent defending by that Quinton back line.
Well, sorry, Mr. Wilson. I've got to call it out. I see it, innit?
Just in the big white bit.
Just under 20 minutes played, and JR carrying the ball out from that back line managed to shrug off Bear, which isn't an easy job to do. Decent little back heel here into Trusty, who plays into Jacko, tries to get his shot away, but that's a decent save by Tom Walker.
Deserve the goal there. Deserve the goal. Quality.
Corner kick to Quinton, whipped into the mixer, but not the greatest of deliveries. Edge of the box, they do manage to recycle it, play it into Benny, sizing up Dan Wells, but he has got options on the edge of the box. Quinton get their shot away, breaks out to JR, shoots, drags it wide.
Put him on the front cover of the video when he scores a goal the day after. Well done, son.
Quinton creating some decent chances to get themselves back into the game. They just can't slot it into the back of the onion bag.
Well done, Louis.
What's that? Has he picked it up off the floor?
He's picked his dummy up.
Picked his dummy up, has he?
He has.
Pike, I think you might have to have a word with Mitch. He said meet him in the car park. But as we get back into the action, Quinton on the attack once again. Some of that good stuff coming down that left-hand side. Ball is whipped into the mixer with George Wilson sweeping up. And as we go back up the other end, Bear plays into Dax, who tries to slot in Ty first time. Quinton clear their lines, but he's picked up there by Pikey. Plays into little Sean. AJ does leave one on him, so the referee blows up to bring it back. Free kick. From that resulting free kick, you got little Sean standing over it. Lofts a decent ball into the mixer, onto the head of Dave, but there's not enough purchase on it, so that's easy pickings for Dicko. 24 minutes into the game, and other than that goal, it has been a fairly even game for both teams as Benny goes Miranda down that right hand side, but Elliot does enough to see it out for a goal kick.
Ash, your feet on top. Sweet break! George, your pass! Time! Ash, what we're going to do is now when we break, you should have a gap here and then you're in.
And you've heard me say it many times before, people, if it's not broke, you don't fix it. Some of the good stuff for the Athletico boys is coming down that right hand side with Ty as he gets his head up, lays it into Bear, decent control, gets his shot away, crashes off the bar. Another decent opportunity for the Athletico boys. Goal kick to Quinton, played up the field by Dicko. McGinn gets the first header in. Dax picks up the second ball, plays it first time into Bear. Braden dilly-dallies on it, and credit where it's due to Bear, shows his strength, goes and wins the ball back, slots it into Pikey, gets his shot away first time, skims the post.
Braden!
Another 4 weeks off for that punk. Mikey! Fucking hell!
See you in the new year.
See you in the new year, Pike!
Banter still flying around on the sidelines as Mitch won't give Pikey a day off. And as he get back into the action, Shawnee doing his defensive duties, got that broom out, sweeping up.
Keep moving, Ash, keep moving! Come on!
I can hear the music playing, Elliot.
And like I said, it's a South Birmingham derby, so some of the tackles are going to be feisty.
Great tackle. Great.
Just under 15 minutes of this first half left to play. Trusty comes short into that quarterback position, sprays one out to that left-hand side, brought down well enough there by Jacko, but Dave's there to clear up.
Okay.
Morning, did ya? You had Weetabix? Get out of here. Tell him that you can't have Weetabix. I know we can tell.
Bear's still feeling the effects of that tackle, and I told him it's because he never had his cornmeal porridge, he's having cold Weetabix. But as we go back up the other end, McGinn tries to slot it back, but JR with more decent defending. From that resulting corner kick, you got Dax that whips it into the mixer, but well defended by that Quinton back line. Second ball picked up here by AJ, and Sean's all over him like a rash. Free kick.
Gamble off Murphy!
Hold up the deck in services. Look, she looks old, something like that.
That's it.
I say, yeah. If I'm going in the next 6 months, Mitch, you're not to do. Trust me. My mum's it, Dwayne.
Just under 10 minutes left to play. Corner kick to the Quinton Athletic boys, whipped into the mixer. Dan Wells and Dave managed to clear it out of the box, but credit where it's due to the Quinton boys, they keep the ball alive. Suarez does enough to compete with Bear and Ty, plays it out to that left hand side. Now I'm not too sure if it was shot or a cross, but Tom Walker was worried.
I get to come and enjoy it. We've got Garms here. Garms is back.
And as we go back up the other end, Ty trying to play it over that back line, but credit where it's due to Benny, decent defensive header. Just a shame that as a result he pulls his hamstring and he's got to come off. And as we welcome Cam to the party replacing Benny, as we go back down the other end, Lionel's got his ruler out, straight as an arrow.
It's not 45 degrees, about 49.
40 minutes on the clock. Now is this a shout for a penalty? I'll leave it to Yizla. Nah, it's not a case of deja vu. It is Ty on that right hand side, Miranda down the wing. Decent play up until this point in the game. Gets his head up, whips a decent ball in, but JR has been colossal at the back there. Ty picks up the second ball, plays it towards the back post. Dax tries to keep it alive. Bear's making himself a nuisance, but Cam's there to get rid.
Yes, Brian.
And as we enter the dying ends of this first half, the Athletic boys go and win themselves a corner kick, but as a result, I do believe Jack O'Donnell tweaks his hamstring. Now from that resulting corner, lofted towards the back post, the two Jordans competing for it, but it goes out for a goal kick. And as we go back up the other end, one long ball by Jordan Wilson, brought down by Ty. I believe it should have been a free kick. And as we enter added time at the end of this first half, Athletico boys in possession of the ball. Jack McGinn plays it into Dax. Now credit where it's due to Cam, sticks a foot in, breaks out to Jack McGinn. Decent hit, decent save. Now we do talk about Elliot Hartley having dancing feet. I think Jack McGinn's been to the same dance class as Elliot. Decent footwork to get away from his man. Deep into added on time, Athletico boys still camped inside the Quinton half. Elliot plays into Little Sean. Lovely flick to get over Braden's head. Gets his shot away, drags it just wide. Now on that note, with the referee moments away from blowing his half-time whistle, we are going to go into the break. Rubery Athletico 1, Quinton Athletic 0.
Hey, we haven't been bad. We haven't been bad, yeah. But we've given that goal. Stop panicking on the ball. Though. We're lumping things where we don't have to. We can put a foot on the ball and play. I'm not asking you to overplay in our art. But start looking for Mars' feet. Jacko's going to come off now, so AJ's going to stand on the right. We'll just go on the left. Start looking for feet a little bit more. Because when we have got to feet and started to play, we look good. We create good chances. Yeah, they haven't really had good chances. I'm happy for us to be 2v2 with our two strikers, yeah, and look to play on the outsides. So just banking as a 4, stay narrow, and when we go out, then you go and press. You don't have to come out and mark him. Just let them travel down the outside, and I'm happy to go man for man. But I need one of the midfielders to just marshal them a little bit because Elliot's picking up a little bit too much space for me.
Very lax first half, I think, all round really. Yeah, we've been on top of the better team. We haven't really fucking done a lot really, have we? Yeah, we scored a goal out of nothing. And then really, it's been little glimpses from an individual here and there, whether it be Sean or McGinn breaking through or someone else getting at it. Other than that, boys, as a team, it's not really looking good, is it, to be honest? Yeah, I think we can up it at least another 2-3 more gears. Yeah, that's the best they've got, that is. They're only going to get more tired now. They're not going to follow runners as much. But we just need to up it all over, especially when we've got the ball. People are getting on the ball from deep, and there's not really an option on boys. There's lack of movement up front. That's not the two strikers. If the two strikers are doing well, pinning their defender, giving an option. If them two are doing that, then we need fucking runners in behind him, whether that be from a wing back, a 10, or even one of the centre mids. Just need a bit more movement up front, boys. It's a bit too static. Yeah, other than that, we can just up it 2-3 more gears all over. Just feel like it's lax. I feel like we're playing like we know we're never going to lose this game. Yeah, and we can't play like that because there's one goal in the back in it.
Be mindful as well, boys. It's straight to penalties. So straight to penalties. So we go and fuck up and they score a goal and goes to penalties. That could be the count.
Now with them half-time team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then.
Show him line if you can, show him line. Hold it out.
And as we pick up the game, free kick to the Quinton boys just inside their own half. JR plays one into the mixer. Tom Walker comes off his line. Walters does enough to put him off, but he scoops it up, second attempt. Fast forward a couple of minutes, Elliot gets lifted and I don't think Swiggy was too happy about it.
He's only half your size, Ryan.
From that resulting free kick, you've got Pikey standing over it, puts a decent ball into the mixer, but JR, like he has been the whole game, resolute in his defending. Little Sean standing over that corner kick, lofts it in. Quinton with some decent defending. Bear managed to pick up the second ball and tries to recycle it, plays it back out to Elliot, sprays it back out to that left-hand side into little Sean, tries to get his crossing, blocked out, goes out for a throw-in. Now Pikey picks it up from the throw-in, not too sure if this is a cross or a shot, but either way, it goes well over the bar.
Well over the bar.
Ball sprayed out to that left-hand side to little Sean, who's been an absolute menace in this game. Brought down, free kick to the Athletico boys.
How many is he had?
Referee puts AJ in that little black book of his. Now as we get back into the action, you got Ty standing over this free kick, whips into the danger area, deflected. Dave gets a toenail on it, back of the onion bag to increase the Athletico boys' lead. So you know Dave scored because the Swags turned up by 100. 54 minutes on the clock. Rubery Athletico 2, Quinton Athletic 0. Corner kick to be whipped into the mixer by Dax. Defended well enough there by skipper Jordan Murphy, and the Quinton boys eventually get rid. Fast forward a couple of minutes, now that left hand side, little Sean in possession of the ball, got plenty of time to pick his pass out. Bear on the edge of the 18-yard box, plays it into Dax, whips a decent ball into the mixer, but Ty ends up in the back of the net rather than the ball. Another decent corner kick taken by little Sean across the face of the goal, and the Athletico boys can't make nothing of it. And as we induct Ty into the now you see it, now you don't Hall of Fame, because now you see it, now you don't.
Alright, Al, I can't hear the music. Someone's pulled out the Oaks lead.
You should have got that.
60 minutes on the referee's watch. We welcome Jack Wilson and Garms to the party. And as we go back up the other end, this is the end of the behind the goal camera angles. Yeah. Now just in front of the camera, number 3 and left back Suarez picks up the ball for the Quinton boys, plays it into Walters, slides one past Dave, referee plays the advantage, AJ slides it back into Walters, cuts it back to the edge of the 18-yard box, defended well enough by the Athletico boys. Quinton do get their shot away, but it's dragged wide.
Walters, Adam, William.
65 minutes on the clock, a free kick to the Athletico boys. You got Garm standing over it, manages to get his shot away, blocked by the wall. Jack Wilson keeps it alive. Garms plays it back into Dave, but the Quinton boys are all over him like a rash, so his pass ends up being overhit and goes out for a goal kick. With Gaffer Mitch on line-out duty, I knew it wouldn't be too long before he got himself involved. And yep, there we have it as we pan out to him. Lionel's got his ruler out, straight as an arrow. Fast forward a couple of minutes as we go back down the other end. Dax goes and wins himself a corner kick. Now from that resulting corner kick, short one taken, Sean into Dax, who puts it into the mixer. Quinton tried to clear their lines, but Jack Wilson plays into Ty, who gets his shot away, but well defended by that back line of Quinton. Now if you know Garms well enough, he's gone viral a few times, so I asked him before the game, can you put one top bins and send me viral? He's let me down on that one. With 20 minutes left of the second half left to play, we welcome Callow and Jaden to the party. Now over on that far side, Callow getting welcome to the game straight away. Now Pike is standing over this free kick, tries to put one into the 18-yard box, overhit, goal kick. 72 on the clock, Jack Wilson picking up the ball just in front of the camera, got plenty of time to get his head up and pick his pass out, lends it into Garms, who plays it back into Elliot. Jaden with this overlapping run on the right hand side, Elliot sprays it into him, Jaden gets his crossing, but that's straight into Dicko's hands.
Hey! Ref, that's a card as well, please.
Ball played out to this left hand side into Suarez, who tries to play it into Walters, but they're not on the same page, so Athletico see it back home and start again. Now at this point, people, what can you say?
George, stay high.
Any?
Just under 15 minutes of the second half left to play. Rubery Athletico 3, Quinton Athletic 0.
Send him home, send him home.
Fast forward a couple of minutes, over on that far side, ball tossed in to Dax, plays into Callow. Now I believe he trips over his own foot. Referee awards it as a penalty kick. Harsh on the Quinton boys. Now as the sidelines debate whether Tom was going to take it, he does bottle it, so number 14 Garm standing over it, slaps it into the back of the onion bag to make it 4. With 10 minutes left to play, we welcome Nibbo to the party as it's Rubery Athletico 4, Quinton Athletic 0.
Well done, Nibs.
Just under 83 minutes played, Jack Wilson sprays a lovely ball out to that left-hand side. I thought it was overhit, but Callow was always going to get there, the little chicken chaser. Managed to get his head up, decent couple of step overs, cuts it back to the edge of the 18-yard box. The Pikey gets his shot away on that left foot, comes off the post. Athletico boys still camped inside the Quinton half as Dax gets his head up, plays it into Nibbo, who gets his shot away just over the bar.
Would you have done that, Grim? Just done that.
And you know me by now, people. Nothing I love more than a couple of lads battling for the badge right in front of the camera. Ball played into Dax, brings it down. And as a result, I believe he did say he damaged his wrist in the process. So for the rest of the game, we got to welcome Dax Beckenbauer. As we enter the dying members of the second half, we welcome Drew to the party.
Suzanne.
Down his right hand side, Jaden plays it into Dax. Dax Beckenbauer, I should add. Back into Jaden, cuts it back into Nibbo, puts his shot over the bar.
Would you have scored that though, El? I've seen you in those positions before and you hit crossbars. That's what I'm saying.
Now, for all you youngsters who don't know who Franz Beckenbauer is, he was the German captain that played a World Cup match with his arm in a sling. Now, Nibbo in possession of the ball, plays into Dax Beckenbauer, back into Pikey. Dick holds off his line early doors, does enough to put him off. And as we enter the dying embers of the dying embers, it's always going to be a slug for that Quinton back line when you bring players like Garms on, but just can't pick his pass out. And as we enter added time at the end of the 90, decent footwork by Jaden to play it into Callow. Now, Callow does try to get his shot away, and as we pan out to the sidelines, I think Elliot's face says it all.
Have a word with you, mate, Elliot. Have a word.
Now, Tom Walker, with nothing much to do all in his second half, called into action with a point-blank shot from Jordan Murphy. Quality that is. With less than a minute left of injury time to play, Dax Beckenbauer goes meandering at that back line, but credit where it's due to JR, been absolute resolute regardless of the scoreline in his defending, catches one in the groin as well. And as always, massive shout out to my little brother, Ultimate Kings, best in the business. Now as we get back into the action, Beckenbauer plays it into Nibbo, into Garms. Magical footwork, tries to get his shot away, but skims the post. Now on that note, the referee moments away from blowing his final whistle, the game is going to end. Rubery Athletico 4, Quinton Athletic 0. I'm Big Fazza, this is Sunday League Settings. Thanks for having me.
I think 5. Including them free kicks in it as well. 7. Close your legs, Jack. Close your legs, Jack.
Never got it anyway.
I think the camera's
Can't
got.
move anymore.
Play boys, unlucky.
Well done, boys.
Well done, bro. Well done, boys.
Yeah,
kid.
Can we get a word from? Can we get a word from mate? What?
This is the main man.
Taking the piss, though, ain't they?
So we just thought Mitch was going to get on today, you know, but just didn't need him at the time, Faz, you know.
Saving him for the nationals.
Just didn't need him.
Big game
player there. So
Big game player or just a big player? Just a big player, I heard. Come here. No, is that Dax Beckenbauer? Arm in a sling and that now? Oh, the kid. Oh, it's not the Aldi Grave, it's Bisto, innit? Top shelf. Oh, it does it all. Manages, gets the water bottles in, litter picker, works for City Council, just a swig.
Up the Rubery.
Fuck him, here he comes. Look at him. Just a bang average cameraman. Look at him. And
As we go around the grounds, with it being cup competitions in both divisions, there is no changes to the tables, so we're going to see how it goes in the next couple of weeks. Now, respect people, myself, Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.